Well, let's learn about multiplying radical expressions. Pause the video for a little bit and find the missing factors for each one of these problems, then turn the video back on and check your answer. 5 squared is 25, so 150 divided by 25 gives us 6. 54 divided by 2 would be 27, so 3 to the third. 16 goes into 48 3 times. Here we have 1x, and we need 4 more, so x squared squared. 2 times 2 gives us that 4. We have a 3 and we have a b, so we need 3 a's and 3 b's, so missing factor, ab. 3 goes into 75, 25 times, so 5 squared will give us that 25. There's 1 a, so that leaves 6 a's and 4 b's. Divided by 2, a to the third, b to the fourth. Here are the key concepts for this lesson about combining radical expressions, so we can write them as a product. And simplest form is where the radicand of the nth root of a has a perfect nth power among its factors that can be reduced to a simpler form as much as possible. So example 1, can you simplify the product of the rational expressions and explain? So looking at these, yes we can. Both of those are square roots, so we can multiply them by each other. 18 times 2, the square root of 36 is 6. What about these two? No, the indexes are different. This one has an index of 3. This one has an index of 2. Looking at C, same index. So we could do 4 times negative 2. The cubed root of a negative 8 would be negative 2. So even though we have a negative, we have an odd index, so that can be simplified. Simplify the cubed root of 54x to the 7th. Let's rewrite this. Cubed root of 54, the cubed root of x to the 7th. 54 can be written, finding its perfect cubes, 27, and then what's left over is this 2. Here we can write 6 because it can be 3 times 2. That's why we're going to bring out 1 3, leaving a cubed root of 2. This would be x squared to the cubed, x squared cubed, so we bring out an x squared, leaving x to the first power under the radical. Now we're going to reorder them. What's on the outside? 3x squared. What's under the radical sign is a 2 and an x. Okay, multiply and simplify. So let's start with combining our like terms. We're going to put our constants together, our x's together, and our y's together to see what we have. And of course, we're multiplying. So we have the cube root of 125, the cube root of, when we're multiplying, it's not a power to a power, so we add the exponents. 8 plus 3 is 11. Now we rewrite this to find perfect cube factors. So the cubed root of 125 is 5 cubed. We can rewrite this one as x to the third times x squared. And this one, y to the third, so that'd give us 9, plus the 2 would give us 11. So we're wanting to have the same exponent as we have index as much as possible, with any leftovers by themselves. Bring out a 5, bring out 1x, bring out 3 y's. That's going to leave an x squared under the radical, a y squared under the radical. And then we reorder. What's on the outside? 5x y to the third. And what's under the radical is the cubed root of x squared, y squared. Okay, you're ready to begin working on the assignment.